7741.
Boys are fun.
Thanks.
Ah, they actually unmute myself. Lol.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, good.
Fantastic. Do you have Twitter, by the way?
Indeed.
I just had to restart my entire computer because I played Borderlands.
Welcome everyone to the Raving Gamerz online qualifier league. My name is Muzz. This is Atomic Esports taking on Clapham Junction, and I'm joined by the veteran of South African Rocket League, Altruism. What's up, man?
Oh man, I love it when people call me a veteran. It's like you're old, you're experienced, but we still respect you. Like it's the best way to combine an insult with we still love you. So I'm glad to be here. I mean, Muzz, this is the first time we've been planning on doing a cast like this for ages.
Yeah, I've been looking for like the experienced guys in the South African scene. You know, I've done gigs with Deaded Horseborn, I've done gigs with Monster, and I'm like, man, this guy, he's been very quiet lately. How do I get hold of him? Yes, now is the time.
I'm one of those elusive guys who's like constantly busy, and then there'll be a free spot, and I just like emerge out of the shadows back into Rocket League casting. And every time I do, I'm like, I need to get back into this much more often.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, like, why are we missing like your presence on the scene right now? It's it's so sad.
That's what makes it special. It's like if you saw a unicorn every day, you just call it a horse. But here I am, the mythical.
Okay, listen, Haley's comment. Listen, Haley's comment. Let's calm down there, right? You know, a bit of self-praise. I love it. But
You gotta hype it up, but like no one's here to see us. Let's be fair. I've got to just throw myself in the spotlight because these guys are here, are who we're here to see. I mean, we got names like CPZ, Zebra, and Lion. I mean, Snowy's in this lobby. This is amazing Rocket League that we're gonna see tonight. So
yes.
I had to come out. If there was one game I was coming out for, it is gonna be this.
Yeah, what do you make of Mother kind of calling it quits and retiring?
You know, I will always believe guys until a big tournament comes up.
Yeah,
Like,
this is true.
I don't doubt Mother at all. He's an amazing player, but it's the lack of tournaments that makes people go, okay, you know, let's go play something else for a while. But Rocket League is one of those games that as soon as something big is happening, the guys come back, and then you see guys like Mother just being like, oh, all right, so let's just put a bit of these GC skills to the test.
Yeah, exactly, man. Atomic Esports, yeah, they're not boasting any GCs on their side, but they've improved a hell of a lot. They took a game of Ascendance last week. That went 4-1, or sorry, 3-1. And these boys are, you know, they're improving in leaps and bounds. And to take on kind of a semi XD / Lion team, I'm keen to see what's going to happen here today.
It's going to be good. Like, these guys we've got good up and coming players, and you know that's the weird thing is South African esports, or South African Rocket League especially, is kind of divided between these guys who've been playing for eons and just got the GC titles for like 5-6 seasons now, and you've got these new guys coming up, and they're coming up so quickly. The stuff I'm seeing at like plat level these days, doing flip resets of ceilings, and I'm going, what? Where did these new guys come from? And they're just dominating. So it's always interesting to see if new players can come in and challenge those old stalwarts of Rocket League in South Africa.
Yeah, I don't know if this is worth saying. I don't kind of want to creep into too much of Atomic's lineup, but they do have a very young player who's already a C2, Champ 2, and he's about 14. So, mum's the word there.
Hey, got some skills coming up. These old guys have been sitting at the top for too long. Let's see who can challenge. No one could challenge XD in their day.
Oh,
You know, they came in, they flattened the entire season, didn't drop a game in like 3 tournaments in a row or something like that. And now you got guys at 14 and C2. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. It's huge. But yeah, last year at the LAN, obviously XD with Mother that did win it again. I think Ascendance put up a huge fight for it. But yeah, the boys that under XD, man, doing too much. Way too much. Okay, just
Right. Okay, so this is best of 3, best of 5?
best of 5.
Best of 5, the way it's supposed to be. We must go, oh, why is everyone leaving now?
Yeah, we're just gonna restart the lobby very quickly just to get the Atomic on the right side of things, and then yeah, we're good to go.
All right. Fantastic. Let me know when that's up. Oh man, so I'm excited to see these guys. I mean, Clapham is so far 4-3. I mean, they've already lost a game in the series, in this qualifiers, but so they're not invincible. You know that. And I mean, here we've got Atomic just behind them on that with a 4-2. So these guys have shown that they've got Rocket League behind them. They've got the skills. They know what they're doing. So it should be literally whoever wins this could go very high onto the table, challenge top position.
Oh yeah, no, I was gonna say. So Clapham Junction just one loss separating them from us. Innovation Ascendance. They obviously got a 100% win rate at the moment, showing how absolutely dominating the boys. Felisa, Skillstill, and Darth have been. They're incredible. Yeah, we're gonna have to see what this motherless team does. I think Lion, the man is exceptionally talented himself, and I'm keen as a bean to see what's going to go. And there we go. Snowy joined, Zebra joined, Lion joined. We're going
That's
to be.
everyone.
Yeah,
Let's
we're going
do
to be.
this. Come on, we got to get into the Rocket League. Clapham versus Atomic. I mean, this is one of those games that even if you don't follow South African esports, don't follow South African Rocket League, people these are the teams. If you guys are joining us for the first time, haven't seen any of these guys before, you have picked a really good one to join in here. I mean, look at that. 2 Grand Champs, or a Grand Champ and a Dunk Master for Snowy, showing off the extra title there.
There we go. All right, so we're underway. Game number 1 in a possible best of 5.
Snowy already putting it into the center line up there and makes no mistake. That lovely little touch. As soon as that Snowy came in over the top there at that challenge, Casper tried hard but got beaten out there by Snowy with a beautiful little pass to the center and Lion making a splash just 5 seconds into the game.
Yeah, just very quickly kind of showing off the skill that we're kind of bragging on their behalf, what the Clapham Junction boys have. And 5-second goal kind of already, they just want to stamp their authority on this game and show the Atomic boys, like, listen, we're not here to faff around, we are second for a reason.
And they're making a good opportunity of it, getting a good offense. Now Creamy going to be the last man back. Zebra getting it just over the goals. Now it's going to be between Casper, tries to find it into the corner. Going to go up. Good aggression coming out from these guys. Straight away, wanting to put it back. Nice tap off the backboard. Creamy going to try and put it back in towards the center, but that's the end of the rotations going, allowing
Zebra
Lion to clear.
Yeah, they almost got the big 5 behind this team with Zebra and Lion. Snowy rotates him back. Creamy going up, not going to be able to get it.
This is dropping down dangerously. Snowy's up and he makes it. Gets it in there. You got to clear it. You cannot let the ball bounce in front of your own goals. A great dunk coming out from Zebra, and Snowy getting up very quickly and getting a good angle just below that crossbar.
Yeah, and if you notice that Atomic player just flying across the face of the goals, just, not able to kind of stop. And like you said, just ball coming down on top of your goals, it's not going to work there. Dead ball in the center. Lion, pick it up.
Oh, Snowy's making this dangerous. Lion is there, tries to get it, but Carl doing well. Doesn't have the boost to follow this up, though. He's going to try and bait out Zebra. Oh, nice double commit there. Not sarcastic there. Good goalkeeping there. And just a bit of back and forth. This Atomic Esports a little bit low on boost. Still fighting against the Snowy offensive, but not managing to find the back of the goal on that time.
Yeah, when you got someone in your team who's kind of played top 100 solos in EU, you got to be very careful. They demo into Snow from weak Casper. It's what he does love to enjoy.
This could be dangerous now. Zebra gets the shot, and Carl managing to get around just in time there. Finally managing to get that pinch out there. Struggled and a miss from Lion, leaves it trickling towards the goals, but Zebra, they're picking it up just at the last second.
Yeah, Snowy back. Gets it out to Lion. He's going to bring it over 2, over 3. Creamy with a good save. Man, that was very close for Atomic there. Almost going to be a 3-zip.
This is going to be dangerous now. Lion getting it into the back of the goals. Just a soft, gentle touch. Great pass coming around there. Creamy trying to take it into the wall, and Zebra popping it just off the corners. And Zebra seeing no one's home.
Yeah, and they're taking advantage kind of the lack of defensive rotations coming out from Atomic. Not able to get back and just get in front of their goalpost. Even a 2-man commit right now, I think, is going to be necessary.
Carl trying for it. Oh, and the pinch comes down.
Yeah, talking about Carl, you said he was going for it, and he did indeed. Took it all the way himself. Obviously had enough beans, or a bit of an assist there coming out from the Clapham player, but that's fine. Doesn't matter how you get it home.
Snowy there would have actually been better to leave it to drop into his corner there, but you don't expect the guy to come and get a pinch like that and put it into the back of your goals. You got to go for the aggressive play. Snowy now coming up with a good, nice little save there to rectify the previous one. Not enough though. Wee Casper coming in beautifully and quickly. Yeah, Snowy not managing to get it all the way out, gets it to the corner. Creamy there waiting, pops it beautifully off the wall, and Wee Casper sitting perfectly in position. That's 2 goals to close that scoreline down to a single goal difference. Now in what, 5 seconds, 10 seconds?
Yeah, very short succession there from Atomic. And I mean, like, that one game that took off Innovation Ascendance, I think that's a huge morale booster and great confidence for these young lads. And I mean, yeah, going 3-2 against Clapham, that's something.
It's doing well so far. Certainly not giving up any sort of fight. Nice clear coming out from Weecasper at the back. Orange team a little bit low on boost. Zebra's going to try and air dribble this into the air. Touches it nicely. Pops it over Snowy, in fact. Does manage to beat out the defenders, but didn't end up being the pass that he was hoping for.
Yeah, no dunk going to come down there from Snow. Clear, going down into Atomic's half.
Touching back and forth between these blue players, but there's no one there to actually take the shot. They're all pushed up a little bit too high. They've left themselves open, and Snowy has to make a lot of work there to get that back. Should not have been. Oh, Zebra goes for it. He pops it up, gets it across the goals, and does get it in.
And look at this quick counter play coming out from Zebra.
Such a gentle little touch there. Like you say, everyone was pushed up too far. Counterplay comes up. He pushes, dodges around the last Orange player, and just gentle touch to float it out of the reach of any people rotating back.
Yeah, I mean, Casper trying to get a goal by himself there with the double tap didn't happen, and then Zebra quickly economizing on the quick counter attack.
Snowy trying to make the lead even more secure there. Doesn't manage to get a check. Yeah, it comes back, and Weecasper takes a shot. This is both of the defenders, but also the goals.
Oh, double demo.
Beautiful passing play coming out between Snowy and Lion there. Pushes it across. Zebra's there for the cleanup. Just keep that potential danger in their half. Snowy and Zebra up now. Zebra's trying to reorientate himself, but not able to. Going to rotate back now. Doesn't manage to get any boost. That would have been a nice time to keep that pressure up.
Creamy with 0 beans as well. Up. Not going to be able to do much there.
Oh, slow plays coming out from Zebra now. Dribbling it towards the center. Just cutting out in front of the defenders. Snowy doesn't get a good clear. Pops it up towards Zebra. Zebra gets it up now. Creamy is just floundering.
I mean, at this point, if you clap him, you know you can hold. I don't think you have to be too aggressive and try to force any goals. It's 40 seconds with a 2-goal lead. You can kind of hold.
Especially considering how fast they scored those 2 goals earlier, and now nearly opening themselves up another opportunity here. Good flick coming out from Snowy. Manages to keep that dribble going. He's now going to tap it back. Goes for the demo, but Casper managing to get it out. Casper beats both of them, and now he takes the counter-attack all the way into the goal.
Well, look at this. Pretty much a 95% of the field play coming out from Wee. Casper takes it all the way. And let me tell you, this lad is only 17 years old. You know, Atomic, they're looking at the youth players. They're finding talent in that 6-man's field, I think.
Oh, that's what makes a team last for a long, long time.
Yeah, this is
now
true.
Gets a shot back. Creamy taps it back towards his own goal. Cole's managing to do enough there. But they've got to get some sort of aggressive play going here. Gets the one tap out now. Carl pushes it towards the side. Casper's waiting there. Tries to flick it towards the end. Beats one. And a save from Snowy to keep them alive at the last second.
Oh my soul. My auntie's socks. Casper there was split seconds from forcing that overtime.
I thought he had it, to be honest. Like, he beat them, he got the flick, and I'm like, someone has to come back from Clapham. But then I saw the fraction of an open goal, and I think he did as well. And just pushed for that minute chance. And certainly a good game coming out in our first one. Clapham scoring confidently, but certainly not a confident scoreline at the end of the day from them, considering how hard they were pushing that entire game.
Yeah, no, they were pretty hyper-aggressive this game, and, you know, for kind of the South African Rocket League leaders and champions, you know, Atomic Esports, I would toss my head off to them. They're doing exceptionally well in that game one.
Game one going the way of Clapham, so exactly where they'd want to be. You know, at the end of the day, you don't need to win by a lot to still get that victory. You want just 3 of those at the end of the day. So whether it's 1 goal or 20 goals, but certainly not the momentum that I think that they would have wanted to go into the rest of this tournament with, or at least the rest of this match.
Yeah, and I think pretty much good momentum, you know, for the Atomic boys as well. There's Snowy with an absolutely quick start.
Oh, no!
Oh. Wow.
Bouncing, the trickle coming off the first kickoff like this against that side wall. There's nothing you can really do against these. You struggle with them at any game level.
I mean, yeah, that's the perfect start, the perfect touch on the ball. You know, great trajectory into the corner, and you kind of the maths, the trigonometry there, did the work
Yeah.
itself.
No, this is coming back. Okay, Creamy is there managing to tuck it up, and Carl's going to take this. He's going to try and get a touch into the center. He does. He gets it over Snowy. Snowy with a great backward save there. But nice, good attempt there.
Oh, over one. Not over Lion's Head, though.
Snowy managing to just reverse that pressure a little bit. Gets shut down quickly by Wee Casper, but Zebra's there. Soft touch towards the center allows Creamy to get a long shot out there. Wee Casper is up, but neither going to find it. And Creamy instead puts towards the center. Carl said no. Snowy gets the save, coming down off the ceiling.
Man, and this is Atomic's turn to be aggressive here. They're absolutely putting a ton of pressure onto the boys at Clapham. And between Wee Casper and Carl, they're shooting galore.
There it goes again. Snowy again having to make a save. That's 3 saves from him already in this match. Another one having to come out now. Carl with a great shot coming towards the center. Snowy's going to try to look to return that pressure. Nearly finds it, but this should be it. Zebra scores.
Yeah, empty box there shown from Atomic. Casper was in the front of the ball, kind of hit it back almost with him. Carl coming across face, but yeah, not enough to turn around and get that defense. Yeah, I would almost say, but just a little sloppy from Atomic there.
Yeah, and against someone like Clapham, you cannot afford to let those mistakes keep happening. You know, they're going to take it and they're going to keep putting that pressure. So one mistake, like here again, floundering in the goals. There's Carl with no boost, does well to get it up, and now it's going to be back high off the backboard. Casper manages to drop it down, and they can try to turn a little bit of pressure around.
Yeah, they're kind of gone for a very defensive strategy right now, almost committing 3 at the back there just to kind of stop the onslaught of Clapham. And kind of, you can't really score goals if you're all hiding at the back.
If you look at how they've been putting pressure on before, it's been these beautiful little 1-2 touch passes, controlling them, getting passes and touches that the other team just isn't expecting, and you can't do that when they're dominating the pace of the game. Now it's going to come back towards the blue goals, but Zebra's pretty comfortable here. Gets 2 of the orange players to attack and manages to keep the pressure going the other way. Lion's going to have to do work here though, but does manage to do it successfully.
Yeah, 2 shots on goal. They're coming up from Atomic. Carl taking another shot, doesn't have the accuracy, followed up by Casper. I mean, these Atomic boys are, they're definitely trying to get ball to back of net. But yeah, the Clapham boys good on the defense, getting this ball out, punting it back here into Atomic half. Lion trying to beat Casper in there. There's Snowy coming up into the corner. Across face. Zebra not able to just follow up with the finish there.
I think he didn't expect it to hit that crossbar, and so he was going across the goals, waiting for it to come back to him so he could put it into the center there. And Snowy only just managing to miss that one. It's a good attempt here at the top crossbar to pop it down. Zebra on the other side waiting for it. This is sort of what Zebra was going for. And he gets a good touch into the center, but the demo on line means there's no one there to take that shot.
Yeah, Creamy going to follow up, not able to get the ball from Casper top of the field. Ball's going to be back in their half.
Line now with a good pinch into the center. Zebra is up. He gets the touch. A bit wide here. Snowy's going to be looking for this one. 2 players back for the orange side, so they should be able to tend this properly. Unless Snowy gets a good dunk. It goes towards the center. Carl pinching it out. Lion with the shot. Weak goes towards the side.
Yeah, definitely not what he wanted. He wanted to try to just drive it straight down the center. It wasn't going to work. Atomic still struggling to get the ball out of their half here. Casper with a weak pinch as well. Does follow up on his own ball. Lion picking up a big 100 boost.
Pushed it out of the way of Zebra, making Zebra commit into that corner. And now it's going to weaken their defense coming around. A nice high ball, though, allows everyone the time that they need to rotate around. And Zebra's now looking to make an attack of his own.
Oh, Carl kind of flying in there.
Oh, second touch, Snowy, yes! Oh, this
Creamy.
was beautiful.
Yes.
That was a passing play coming out there. Zebra pops it high into the air in the middle, and Snowy just realizes he can't take a shot from that far into his own half. So he gets a touch and instead tries to dribble it through the air. Manages to follow it close enough to get that dunk, and 3 goals up with only a minute left. I gotta say, Clapham is a different team this time. But more than that, Atomic is a different team this time.
Wow. Talk about them being a different team this time. Zebra scoring very, very quickly. Kind of him and Casper get a pinch off the corner there. Punts it all the way downfield for Zebra. Follows up. And a bit of a relatively easy goal there for Clapham.
You know, you say that they made it look so easy. Zebra put 101k an hour into the top 90 in the corner. That's clinical basics right there. That's a guy who can make a shot like that 9 times out of 10, 99 times out of 100. And it just, they left it open for him and he got it.
Yeah, well, I mean, these are the guys that are playing in the top echelon of South African Rocket League.
I love it. Casper now taking it across. A bit of morale broken now, I think, for Atomic as they go into this last game. You never want to go into your third game having to win it.
Yeah, no, it makes the best of 5 quite tough because it's the full reverse sweep. Oh, no dunk there from Snowy. Zebra, though.
Lion, yep.
Oh, Lion. Nice little setup from Snowy. Yeah.
So much work. He gets up, pulls them both into the air above the crossbar, leaves no one on the ground, and Lion does. It's a difficult shot that. He gets his car rotated around, got to fly properly into the air. I won't make that shot on a bad day. Or any day. But he makes it look easy and really finishes up that good work from Snowy.
Alright, so 10 seconds left on the clock here for Atomic. Is there one consolation goal inside the tanks? We're going to have to see.
I think it's up to Atomic to really do something.
Casper, the empty
tries.
net. Oh.
Snowy's car looks sick. I must admit, here in Zebra, I've got some sick looking cars going on there.
Oh, you know, listen, these boys have played, they've played a lot of Rocket League, so.
When you play that much, you get every skin that you possibly can. Those guys have probably got like season 1 rewards.
Yo, that's game number 2, going a lot more decisively in favor of Clapham Junction. 5-0 for Atomic there. Not kind of the first game that we got to witness. They're only going 4-3. I mean, sometimes in these best of 5s altruism, you kind of feel like the first game is a bit of a warm-up for both teams. And you kind of saw Clapham there. They weren't really, I think, sure how to judge Atomic and how they're going to come at them. But the second game, they were like, listen, no way. We are the best. We know we're the best. And 5-0 is what we're going to give them.
Oh, definitely. And, you know, weirdly enough, I think Atomic went the other way. They went, all right, our first game, we're going to bring everything. And then the second game, they eased off all their pace. They lost a lot of their confidence. And I don't understand why, because in the first game, they certainly showed Clapham that they were here to play. You know, they had that confidence in the first game. And then after losing by 1 goal, and I mean, and what, half a second at the end there of that game before he nearly forced overtime? Losing by 1 goal should not be enough of a morale boost break for you to go down 5-0 in the second game.
Yeah, well, let's see if there is a potential reverse sweep coming at you from the Atomic boys. This is a must-win game for them.
Nice bit of team play coming out now. Better structural play. Carl with a weak shot allows Snowy to come across. Good placement, but not enough power. And now Casper going to take it high into the air. Manages to get the pinch of Snowy, and Carl's going to come out and challenge it.
Yeah, these boys flailing around a bit. These Clapham gents are in the half. They are all ready to attack, all throwing bodies.
Snowy lining this up softly. Gets a touch, over, tries to find Zebra. Zebra sitting in the back there, and Lion going for the shot. Still impenetrable wall of defense coming out from Atomic, but again, they're starting to put pressure on themselves early in this game.
Just keeping themselves boosted the whole time. Lion kind of misses that shot, rotates immediately around, steals Atomic's corner boost starving the players on Atomic, and just making sure they can... Just making sure they can
positional plays there made that way harder than that had to be.
Casper with no boost for that aerial dribbling. Carl as well with no boost.
Yeah, no boost. On the rotation back there, I think it was Casper just missed that mid boost, and I don't know if he was trying to leave it for someone, but again, there could have taken another half a second. Just lined yourself up. I think they're getting panicked. They're feeling the pace that Zebra and Snowy and Lion can bring against them. You've got to play at your own pace and try and control it a little bit more. And yes, when your opponents are bringing some speed, but little things like this should be better clears, guys.
Yeah, sometimes you find these players don't really understand or don't realize that a nice 12 floor pad, does enough.
Yeah.
Snowy.
100%. All you need is enough boost to just give that ball an extra knock, extra little flick at the end.
Yeah.
When you're trying to clear it. So that's all you need. So get the 12 boost, get the 24 boost if you can get to 2 pads, and just huge constant pressure coming out from Clapham there. A relentless struggle. that eventually left Snowy with a beautiful shot into the back of the net. 1 goal. A lot of work to get that 1 goal, certainly. Atomic made them work for it, but it was more last-ditch efforts more than tactical play to reverse the pressure. Let's see if they can really turn around now. They've got a bit of space now. Creamy's going to push up into the center. Pops out. Carl's going into the air, but he misjudges it. And Zebra's going to challenge Casper 1v1 in the back.
Steals their corner boost. Why is that? It just keeps himself afloat. Is it an easy
no.
goal over Casper's head? Nope.
Just a nice pitch coming out from Carl and Casper to get that out with a bit of pace. Now Carl's up. If he reads this properly, doesn't manage to get it. Snowy puts a long ball all the way back. Casper managing to come across on his last little bit of boost.
Nice. Then second touch there from Casper. Is it a third? Oh, double commit there from Atomic, just flailing around. Carl over his head. 3-man even, in fact, there.
Casper came across. Creamy was set up for it. And Casper had the speed, but one of them had to clear that out. It was a soft shot, and they should have been able to turn that pressure around and get it to the other side of the field. And just a little bit of panic coming out from this Atomic team now.
You know, it kind of just breaks my heart a little bit because we, Casper, put in a whole lot of work there to keep that ball out the whole time. And then just, at the end they're maybe losing a little bit of focus.
Good touchdown from Snowy. Zebra's got an open net now. What a beautiful play between the two of them. Zebra actually pushing it forward towards this player there. Snowy popping it up and over. Just everyone committing. Beautiful play.
Yeah, nice little 1-2 there between the Clapham boys.
And there, with just under 2 minutes left, it's 3 goals in it, just to take us to overtime. It's Atomic Esports in their make-or-break match. It's looking like a different team from Game 1, and that Game 1 team was who we were here to see. They were really there, and Zebra gets another open goal. Yeah,
those lads in Game 1 came firing, like you said, versus kind of maybe on the side of Clapham more just sussing out their opponents. But now, you know, these boys are warm. They're the grand champions. And they, 4-zip with 1.5 minutes to go. I mean, it could get a lot worse than this, I think.
Nice little plays coming out, though. You got to give it to Clapham, though, that they have been playing well as a team in this entire thing. I don't think I've seen a single double commit from them, certainly not an obvious one. More playing very well as a team and getting very good positional plays coming out here. We Casper now not managing to beat Snow into there. Looks to get it past Zebra, but Lion, again, just following up his teammate, knowing that if we Casper's going to beat him there, he'll be there to pick it up.
Yeah, Casper without an ounce of boost, unfortunately. Pass
Zebra
Creamy.
baits him out. What a bait! Fantastic.
Oh, read him like a cheap novel.
Look at this. Comes in. Nope. Oh, that was beautiful.
But I mean, like that's what the experience will teach you, though, because, you know, he waits for Creamy to go up. Creamy does exactly what is expected of. He holds back and then just punts the ball forward, kind of, thank you very much.
And that's where that positional play came in, that Zebra was 100% dictating the pace of that play. If Creamy hadn't come across, then he would have just taken a shot and scored anyway. So Creamy, slightly out of position, didn't have the boost, couldn't make a good challenge towards him, had to make a last-ditch effort to try and save that, and it's worked so many times before, but this time Zebra baits it out and gets the goal, just completely dictating this game.
Oh, long clear there from Atomic. I don't think Clapham were nervous there at all, but, you know, I think it's the closest the ball's been to the blue goals in quite a while.
Just good shot coming out there from Zebra. Snow pops it back towards him now. Carl doing well in the air to push it back towards the blue net. Got to follow it up. Gets a nice shot off the backboard. Creamy is up. 2 men jumping from the blue side, and Casper not managing to take the shot, but they do still have a chance, just for good time's sake.
Oh, well, just got to wait for the ball to die. Long shot into goal, Casper with the save. That's Clapham Junction going 3-0.
Going 3-0, that puts them really nice and solidly challenging ascendance there at the top of the table, and great match coming out from Clapham. Dominating performance at the end there. Look at that, 13 shots coming out to the 2 of Atomic.
Is this just what you expect when it's a team with like an old XD roster, now with Lion joining them, coming off a Vidia? Is this kind of just what you expect when they take on the likes of an Atomic?
this is what you expect from them, just in their play styles. They are going to take shots. They are going to have good positional play. They're going to have good aggression. They're going to push it. And the secret comes in, how does another team react to that? If they go into that knowing that these guys are going to punish mistakes, you got to look to where are we making our mistakes in every round? Where are we struggling? Where are we going to improve? You know, maybe putting practice into specific that, knowing that your clears are going to be so incredibly critical against a team like this, because if you don't clear it, they're going to keep that pressure. You know, the teams going against them mustn't be intimidated. They must just be ready.
As ready as one can be playing against, two grand champs. But I mean, well played there to Atomic Esports. They gave it their ultimate best. They again did take one game off of Ascendance, which who are our current leaders right now. But against, I mean, I guess if Clapham Junction and Ascendance had to play each other again, might not be a loss. I mean, remember, so this is Clapham Junction with a new roster. They still have to get used to each other. Maybe, not as much practice and training has gone into the team as of yet. And I mean, maybe next time Ascendance might just be the unfortunate losers. Yeah.
We'll have to see. Further in this was your Raving Mad Gamerz Qualification League tournament in 2020. Some good Rocket League players coming out of the woodwork, and certainly a table going to be interesting to see at the end what sort of rankings we get on these teams. Some good signs coming out from the bottom, though, with Atomic, great players. And considering they got 14-year-olds in there at C2, we've got 17-year-olds pulling off amazing dribbles and flicks.
Yeah.
These guys aren't done yet.
No. Yeah, far from done. Well, don't sleep on them. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining myself and Altruism. And we'll see you next time.
Cheers, guys.